All right, let's get started. I'm glad that you stopped by and that you purchased. Uh, I'm just going to go through a few things with you and just try to give you an idea of what you really have your hands on. Okay, so bear with me and we'll get through this uh, quickly. And once you find out all the things that you'll be able to do and some of the things of what's going on, I'm sure that you'll really appreciate it, and we'll kind of keep things moving along. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you here, and once we can do that, then uh, we'll be all set. And let's go here, do that, and here's this presentation that we'll put together here, and we'll just put it in presentation mode. Okay, so that we can just go through this information. Okay, the name of this, of course, is Financial Income Defense. And the reason I call it Financial Income Defense is because the way things are right now, there is a defense plan that needs to be put into effect. We've seen some things that have happened through the years that, because we didn't have anything in effect, actually, when disaster took place, no one really knew what to do, you know? So this is something that will be from now on, that there's a financial defense plan that you created yourself. This is a business plan. And as you see from the website, it was only $1 just to purchase it. And I just put that dollar there so that you'd have some value to it. But the plan is a cooperative. And that is something that allows everyone to take part in something that everyone really owns, because it becomes your own. You'll be the last person you will ever work for, and you'll also be the wealthiest employee you've ever been. So let's get moving, and I'll tell you more about it. We're going to clean up some stuff. That's why I have the brooms up here, okay? Each individual, you would be surprised of who they know and what they know, or what they really are able to do. So I'm saying to you right now, don't leave anyone out, but give everybody an opportunity, because sometimes people look like they have everything all together, but there's some things that they need to clean up. And some of those things that they need to clean up, whether it's financial, whether it's leaving something for their children, or whatever state they may be in. Don't just take people at face value and say, oh, no, they wouldn't be interested. They don't know anything about that. They have more than what they need. Or that person that is always looking for a job and their jobs are falling apart. So that's why the brooms are there for cleanup. Now, let's begin this cleanup process. And when you look at things, we all wonder, just where we're going to be. How are things? If we look out and think about it, if you never wonder what you could do if only. And what that if only means, if only you had enough money, if only you had this, or if only you had that, you could do more than what you're doing currently right now, is really what's being said. So what I found, and I want to introduce you to, is what others are making thousands of dollars in doing. And that is the revised view of what affiliate marketing should be from day one. You're going to order 5 reports, as you will see in the business plan. And what I'm about to tell you is what you will do now that you have ordered report number 1. And you will do the same thing for each report as instructed. Apply this information to each report. Please Do not go on a spending spree and not pay off your debts first. And the other thing is, don't change anything in the plan, but leave it like it is. And you'll see why I say leave it like it is. Let's move on. Here's some of the things that will come later, okay? And these are just things that are going to be in the plans that's going to help you be able to do things instantly. Two-way phone numbers, communications in 75 plus countries, capture form page builders, capture page templates, and all those kinds of things. All those things are going to be available to you, and you'll be able to get these things, okay? So you don't really have to think about what you have to get until you get all the reports and look at what's there that we're sharing, or I should say I'm sharing with you on what you have your hands on, okay? I mean, even calls, SMS, all of those different things. We'll take a look. Here's the main page that you're really going to be taking a look at, okay? And even though this may be a little hard to see just depending on what you're looking at and what device you're using, this is a list of the 5 reports, okay? And in these 5 reports, this is report number 1, this is report number 2, report 3, 4, and 5, okay? So out of all 5 reports, here's the process that's going to happen. You're going to take this person right here and move them down to report number 2 and put your name and your information in report number 1. But you're going to do the same thing with the person that's at number 2. You're going to move them to number 3, and the person's at number 3, you're going to move it to number 4, and the person's at number 4, you're going to move to number 5, and the person that's at number 5 is going to be a very happy camper when you take them off the list. So if you put everything in, as I just said, here's what it should look like, okay? Here's you, and I just put it in here as new money, the person that was there, and the other one's moved down. See, I've moved to number 2, and the number 3 spot, the number 4 spot, and the number 5 spot, okay? Now that you have that accomplished, here's what's going to happen. People are going to start ordering report number 1 from you, okay? Each report is going to be $10. So the idea is you want to buy all 5 reports from the person whose name is beside each report, okay? As you do that, that person that you're buying the report from, they will receive the $10 and your name will move down as it goes. And when that happens, that means if they're doing everything that the business plan told them, you are going to be in a fine position. And you can tell where you're at on the reports by who's ordering what report from you. So when that happens, as long as the person is at least 18 years of age or older, share this with them. We don't want to leave anybody out, because it's easier to do something like this than it is to be out there selling drugs or robbing somebody or killing somebody. And here's the other idea of doing this as well. Because you are doing this, if I'm helping you to build your business and to change your life, why would you want to rob me or shoot me or kill me if you knew I was in your business? You don't want to kill your customers that's in your business, because this plan is set up so that it will live on for a long time, not just a short period of time, but a long period of time, okay? So let's move on. I'll tell you the rest of the story. As we're going through here, you're going to see different things. I just put this in here for a report, out of the 5 reports, and each order from the person listed in report number 1, report number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, under each name. By ordering each report, you will be led step by step to increase your business while earning income. Let me just stop right there. Each report is going to have some information on it. You have a personal business that you're doing right now. And that business that you're doing right now, if it's digital and you want to put that business in there, you can actually put the business in there and put a video in there about it, okay, on the report. And in doing so, now when your information goes to the next person, the reports can be as long as they want to be, because it's your business and you're adding the things in there that's going to be of a profit to you. The money that you're getting from selling the reports is just going to help you do that. Okay, so you'll be able to mail out different things if you got to send something somewhere, if you got to do something, but you're going to be getting information that I'm going to share with you about other affiliate programs that will help you expand your business, but at the same time, you can put your business on each report that you get. So as your name moves through the list of the 2, 3, 4, and 5, you'll have enough business coming in that will make your business grow and be sustainable, okay? So that you can send your products out. Because remember, whatever and wherever your name is on the chart, that name will remain on that chart with that person, with that report, and that's what they're going to be sending out from now on, okay? Because that's their system. It's going to be going out from now on, and it'll stay like that. And you, when you come off at number 5, you're going to be very happy, and you should be very, very, let's say your earnings should be really nice. You'll be pleased with it. Okay, let's move on. Are we open? Yes, we're open right now, and we're doing things. You know, this business plan is a step-by-step that tells you what's going on. You know, you'll know when you have enough, you know, what to buy and what you get, okay? How to do everything. It's all in the business plan, all right, as you saw, and why you will need this, because this will be there when anything else that you're doing, whether it's a job or that you're working, if things change, the company goes out of business, if we move on to a digital type currency or whatever we do, whatever changes that come about, this business plan is going to make sure that you're going to have an income, okay? I'm calling it the recession-proof type business, because you're going to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And whatever you know, whatever system that you want to collect your money with, you can use whatever system that you like, as long as it allows everyone to have access and be able to do that, you know. And who knows, you know, what you need better than you, you know. Here's the thing. This is people helping people is the foundation of this world and the world to come. Because if we're helping others to do things and they're helping us at the same time, each year we get better and better and better. So that now we focus on becoming the world that we should be when we're all working together, okay? And in that process of everybody working together, now more things can be accomplished. And we can move to those next levels of those other things. And let me just say this, because I remember some different things, and I'm going to move on to the next session, but I remember some things that you don't even see anymore. And I don't want to really date myself in doing this, but you'll probably remember these things later too, because it'll move on to futuristic things. There are things now that in years past, and you probably can look on some videos in YouTube and or whatever service that might be available when you're viewing this, and see that there used to be uh, radios that we would carry around. Not a radio is in our cell phone. We used to have to go to a library to read a book. Now the library is in your cell phone. You know, all of those things. And by the time, some years go by, the cell phone may not even be available. There'll be some other device that you'll be using. And in using that device, it will still have data that you'll be able to take in and go through different things. So let's not date this, but let's move it on and move it forward. I'm just trying to get you to understand what you have your hands on and that this will still be there. Okay? You don't know what you don't know, you know, and you don't have to know everything, but you don't want to be like sheep either. You know, when you're like the sheep, you're standing out there wondering, well, who's going to come by and help me out? Who's going to tell me what I should do next? No, that's been going on for too long. You don't have to continue like that. You'll know what to do. Look at your business plan. It's going to share with you what you should do and how you should do it. Okay? So if you're wondering, today is a day that you start your own business and stop earning a limited wage. When your earnings pass up your wages and beyond of the job that you're working right now, you decide what you want to do with a smile. Okay? This is the moment. This is the moment where you say, aha, I got it. And you understand what the plan is all about because you have reports 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you see what's there. All you're waiting on is for the people that you share it with to see what's there. And once they see it, remember, this is something that you do once. You put this together once. The things that I just shared with you in the previous pages. That's all. You put it together once and you share it as many times as you like because it builds your business. It builds your contact list so that now you can go back, whatever product you have in the years to come, you can share it with those that are working with you because they may like it too. See, we're like-minded people to a certain extent. You know, it's not going to harm you. It's not going to harm your family. It's not going to hurt you in any way. Of course, it's like looking in a window glass at a store. You see something that you like, you're shopping, you just walk in and buy it. You don't think about it, the money. And that's what state of mind you should be in. You just walk in and buy it. Okay? That's where I'm headed. And that's where I want you to go along with me. Most people, they wonder where's the next dollar coming from? You don't have to. You'll know. And you'll know where you're at with everything that we're doing. Now, here's the other thing. Here's someone here. Can you tell that that face is wondering? Yes, wondering. You know, 1, 2, or 3. Which one are you? If you're looking at this, this report, and you understand what I'm saying, and you got the picture, well, you're going to go ahead and buy reports 2 through 5 and get busy. But if you're the person that you're really not sure, you want to ask a couple people, to see if they know anything about this, or do they know anybody that's doing it? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. More than likely, they don't. So now here's your opportunity to introduce it to it if you are taking part. But if you're not, I understand. And I'm sure everybody else understands. And they're going to continue to keep sending out reports. Okay? and keep sending out plans. That's the way it works. And if you are a 3, you know, you are waiting on the government to keep feeding you. That may or may not continue to happen. The government is not going to feed you forever. You have to start now to learn how to feed yourself and to build a team that's going to work with you. That's what a cooperative is. It's a cooperative effort of everyone working together, and that's how we turn our money over and over and over within the cooperative. 5 reports, 1 through 5. Once you have gone through all 5, there's no need to really go back through again, because you'll see in the reports that your name will still be in each position of those that went out, because it will continue to keep going out for, who knows how long. It could be months, could be years, and it will still be sending you money while you're working and doing something else that you enjoy yourself or with your family or whatever you want to do. Okay? So let's move on. Here they are. Report 1, 2, 3, 4, and report number 5. Financial Income Defense Business Plan of the Cooperative. So you know, the better plan than, if you do know a better plan than this that can move as fast as this plan or faster, my answer is there are no $1,000,000 ideas. Neither is this one a $1,000,000 idea. There's only $1,000,000 execution. That means that you have this business plan and you do absolutely nothing with it. You don't share it with nobody. You don't do anything. You can buy all 5 reports and nothing will happen. Nothing. And the reason nothing will happen is because you're not taking your business serious. I heard once, you got to assemble yourselves together. That assembly is, there is someone that is like-minded like you. They understand what you have, they understand what you want, and more than likely, they want the same things that you want. So let's not get by the idea that we all want more income, we all want a better, comfortable life, we all want to be safe for our families, and we want to be able to see and do the things that are in the world today. Everywhere. There are sites and countries and other areas of where we've never been. There are different planets that we'll be going to. There are all kinds of things, because that's how futuristic this plan is, that will continue on. So you have an opportunity before you. You're on report number 1. We've already explained, as I go back over these things, how you move and how things will continue to keep doing things for you as you move through all 5 reports. Remember, you put your name in number 1, remove number 1 to number 2, remove number 2 to number 3, and remove or move number 3 to number 4, and move number 4 to number 5, and number 5 comes off a very happy person. So, whether it's next year, whether it's today, you got to start sometime. and you got to start somewhere. Why not make it now? That's all you have to do. Just make it now and get started. This is Ubiquitous One, excuse me. This is Ubiquitous One's Come to Us. And the reason I say come to us is when you come to a group that's the size of the group that you're looking at, it is impossible not to succeed. And also, we're just touching the tip of the iceberg of things that are going to come to you and that you'll understand. I'm going to be sending things out to everyone on a regular basis that I think will help grow your business. Okay, and it should grow your business exponentially. Okay, you've all heard of the Rule of 72. If you haven't heard the Rule of 72, you can look it up. The Rule of 72 tells you how long it takes for your money to double in a month or in a year or how many years. Okay, that you'll find easily done on what you've purchased and what you will obtain. The lottery. Lottery is a chance to win. 1 out of 1,000,000 possibilities of the numbers combinations lining up right. They line up right, you're a winner. How many dollars have you spent on the lottery that you didn't win? You may have had one number, but that number didn't have the other number with it, so you didn't win. That's another game of chance. And we're talking about taking chances here. This is not really going to break the bank in what you're going to be spending. Okay? As your information stands by each report, which each contact, your orders will not stop. They will keep coming. Okay? Each report you will earn over and over based on your efforts as the plan tells you. So you just keep doing what the plan is telling you. Just keep doing it. Don't stop. Just keep doing it. You know, keep doing it and it will return to you what your efforts have been put into it. Just keep doing it. That's all. And in the reports, you're going to find where some people will say, oh, I don't know nobody. You know, I've talked to everybody. I don't know anybody. We've taken care of that. It's in the reports. We're going to tell you where and how you can have as many people to contact as you want. Really. So, if you have a mortgage, pay it off. You have a car, pay it off. Become debt-free. That's the whole idea. Nothing creates worry and stress more than debt. And if you're indebted to someone, that person is your master because they control you if you don't pay them. So become debt-free. That's the first thing we want. And once you become debt-free, make the necessary changes on each report for any business that you get into or you get involved with. And before you fill the order to send it out, make sure you've changed all the links that puts you in the position of the person that you received the report from. So now it's you they're going to look to get that information. And that's the way it should be. That's why this is a cooperative. We're all doing the same things basically, but each one is taking the position of the other. You want someone to be better than you. You want someone to be more successful than you, because when they do, you become successful too. And that's the whole idea. The whole idea. Okay? Now, We already have that information. I want to welcome you to the team and always help your customers as they help you. And as long as I can be here to help you, don't hesitate to let me know. Okay? Hey, thanks again for being here. Thanks again for being a part of Ubiquitous One. By the way, if you haven't looked up ubiquitous, ubiquitous means this: appearing everywhere at the same time. And believe me, out of 7 billion people on the planet, I'm sure you'll be financially satisfied before you get anywhere near the first billion. Okay? All right. Thanks again. Take care. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Okay? Bye-bye.